What's up YouTube? It's Ben, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to use leverage in recruiting to win more deals. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Ben Nader. On this channel, I mostly talk about entrepreneurship and recruiting. I would also highly recommend that you join my Facebook group, just another place where you can learn a lot of information about recruiting and staffing and entrepreneurship. It's called Six Figure Recruiters. Link in description if you're not already there. You definitely want to be in that place. You can interact directly with me and 10,000 other entrepreneurs, recruiters, and people in the staffing business. So leverage is basically when you hold the power or when you have the cards in any certain negotiation or in any certain deal. So there are three specific leverage strategies that I want to show you. Stick with me through all three of these, and I almost guarantee you'll get more deals out of it. Now, before we do that, if you could just tap that thumbs up button on this video, I would truly appreciate you. It would definitely help me out a lot. Number one, leverage can be used when your client has a need and you have the solution. If your client, the client that you've particularly obtained through cold email or using LinkedIn automation, whatever, has a need, like they're losing money because they have a labor shortage or they don't have, enough people to actually produce their bottom line profit, right? They have a serious need. They're hemorrhaging money and they need people ASAP. So if you have a candidate pool of a group of people that could come in and become hired and actually produce for that employer and bring their bottom line back up, right? That is a really, really big deal. That's a big solution for them. So this is a situation that I would call forced leverage, meaning it's basically inevitable that your leverage is there and it's not going anywhere. Essentially, you have the leverage, they can't take it away no matter what, because they have the need so badly and you have the solution definitely that it's forced leverage. It just cannot be taken away. So with that being said, you can do things like charge a higher fee slightly. You can shorten the guarantee period. You can change your net collection terms down to 7 days rather than 14 or 30 days, just because they have that need and they'll do probably almost anything to get that need met. They need you much, much more than you need them, and that's always a good thing. And I consider that really the best type of scenario. So I always want my clients to be in that situation, because at that point, I'm always in forced leverage, meaning I always have the upper hand. So I have the ability to do pretty much whatever I want to do ethically and equitably, right, with my client to be able to serve them, give them value, but also maintain leverage. All right, so number two, leveraging your skill set over the client's incompetency. Okay, so very similar to number one, instead of the client having a really, really big need and you having the solution, we have a client that is incompetent in three different ways. One, they either don't know how to recruit whatsoever. Two, they don't want to recruit whatsoever. Or three, they don't have the time to recruit. None of this is bad or exploitative. It's just facts for facts, right? There are clients out there that are way too busy, don't have the time, don't have the skill set to recruit, or they just don't want to do it, right? So you're going to take that situation and utilize your leverage on top of that. Now you basically run the show here. So you have all the freedom in the world to consult this client on exactly how this deal should be structured, as in how much they should pay for it, how badly they need you, and exactly how the deal should be set up. So with that being said, there's a lot of things, again, like I said, that you can set up in this deal that are going to be in your favor since you have that leverage. If I had clients that knew 50% of what I know about recruiting and the whole structure of the business, I would take those clients every single day of the week. All right, so number three, leverage by market making. So from time to time, you may be in a scenario where you're working with a client that has multiple recruiting agencies working on their needs at one given time. So simply put, making the market in this scenario means that you get with your client and you essentially undercut or do whatever you need to do to make sure that you're the best recruiter or recruiting agency for your client to work with. Using this type of leverage, you are literally making the market, meaning you're creating what is the best case scenario for that client to use. You're creating an actual market. You're a market maker. Get it? Now, this could include lowering your fee, shortening or lengthening your guarantee, or changing around your net terms. I mean, doing whatever you need to do within reason, of course. Obviously, it has to be fair for you, right? It's not going to be insane. But with that said, making it happen so that your client absolutely loves the deal and says, I only want to work with you. I'm not going to be giving any of this business to the other agencies whatsoever. And in essence, you've made the market right then and there using forced leverage. Market making works because money talks. We all know this. And if your value proposition is better than anyone else's, who do you think the client's going to go with? So listen, there are many, many other ways that you can utilize leverage in recruiting in order to win way more deals than you're winning right now. But I just wanted to give you 3 concrete strategies that you can utilize inside your LinkedIn communications or your cold email automation that you can send out and you can communicate to basically, in essence, make markets, change people's minds, leverage, forced leverage, and basically just create deals out of thin air where deals wouldn't have been otherwise. If the deal's worth it to you, make sure that you're harnessing all your leverage in order to win that deal. All right, guys. Hey, if you got any value out of this video, I would definitely appreciate a thumbs up if you haven't already on the video. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hit that bell alert button so that you know every single time I come out with a brand new video. Until then.